Hey, it's CJ. I've been looking through all of the Mists of Pandaria changes that Blizzard's been making to PvP. And if I was looking to jump into arenas, rated battlegrounds, or just gear up for the season, here's the things that I would want to know. So first up, you're actually going to be able to earn rank 1 and Glad titles from 2s and 5. And even better, if you've got multiple alts in Glad range, they all get rewards, but your account only counts for 1 slot in the cutoff. So there's no more weird inflation because one person has 7 characters in the top 0.5%. Now, if I was jumping in late to the season, I'd also be happy to see this change. The Conquest Catchup system is back. Each week, your previous week's Conquest cap gets added to your total cap, so you can always catch up in the middle of the season and get right to where everyone else is with their gearing. Another big change comes to PvP weapons, and this one's huge based on how the original Season 12 went. Blizzard has adjusted the item level of the elite PvP weapons down from 490 to 483. They've also increased the item level of non-elite weapons up from 470 to 483. The reason for this change is that in the original Season 12, there was a 20 item level difference between the elite and non-elite version of the weapons. And why? Well, when everyone started getting their hands on the 490 weapons, their power spiked way too hard. The damage difference from 20 item levels was just too much. And on top of that, PvP went through a lot of major changes after Season 12. From Season 13 and onward, elite weapons did not have a different item level than regular weapons during the season. They only counted for the appearance moving forward. So basically, Blizzard's just walking back to that model. Instead of having this weird power difference between people that have their elite weapons and those who don't, they're just making it standard for the entire expansion. Now, the next section I want to talk about is base resilience, battle fatigue, and PvE eye level caps. Base resilience is set to 62% at level 90. This means that the damage that you deal in the open world is going to be reduced by 62% in PvP. Battle fatigue in arenas for healing and shielding has been increased to 40%, up from 30%. And PvE gear is capped at level 473 item level inside of arenas and battlegrounds. So people take a lot less damage once you're inside a battleground, 62% less, but battle fatigue also increases to much higher effectiveness and a lot quicker too. And staying in line with pacing in arena games, let's talk about dampening a little bit further. Dampening now starts at 3 minutes in all brackets. In 2v2, when you go up against a team that has 2 healers on it, dampening will start immediately. Arenas have also been capped at 15 minutes, down from 20. When you combine all of this with the effects of battle fatigue, games should feel a lot tighter, despite having base resilience set so high. Now, if I was coming back to Mists of Pandaria after a long time, or I hadn't actually played it before, I'd want to know a couple things about the classes themselves. So as a quick reminder, old school talent trees have been thrown out. You now have 6 choices between 1 of 3 abilities for every tier of talent. And while that may sound a little bit because it takes away some of your choice in class design, it does make for a much more simplified experience. As for some new abilities, here's some of the key ones that you should know about coming into the expansion. Mages get Deep Freeze, giving them a stun. Rogues get Burst of Speed, letting them move at 70% movement speed permanently. Death Knights get Gorfine's Grasp, allowing them to AoE grip all enemy targets to 1 target. Perfect for a leg sweep in arena or a knock in a battleground. Warlocks pick up Demonic Gateway, allowing their teammates to port across the map. Hunters get Binding Shot, which stuns the enemy if they move too far from the point. If you're trying to kill a Mistweaver monk, don't stun them. They have an ability called Dematerialize, which makes all of the incoming attacks miss for 2.5 seconds after getting stunned. And it's only on a 10-second cooldown. And Druids pick up Symbiosis, a massive ability for anyone that's playing with a Druid partner. Symbiosis allows the Druid to give 1 ability of their own to their partner, while also taking 1 ability from their partner to have as their own. Each class and spec will get a unique ability, and each class spec of the Druid will get a unique ability based on what class spec they're integrating with. And just take a look at what some of these classes can get. Elemental and Enhanced Shamans can get Solar Beam. Warriors get Stampeding Shout. Shadow Priests get Tranquility. And look at what Druids can get. Druids can pick up Ice Block, Divine Shield, Feral Spirit, Cloak of Shadows. You can get almost every good ability in the game. Partnering up with a Druid can completely change your own playstyle and the way that you go for kills in arenas. And so with that being said, if I was getting back into Mists of Pandaria's PvP, I'd be feeling pretty good about these changes. It feels like Blizzard's trying to meet players halfway. They recognize that some of the things that existed in Season 12 weren't exactly up to par for what players expect this time around in Mists of Pandaria Classic. That being said, they're being faithful to the game and they're trying to preserve what made it great. If you like this video, give me a like below, and also don't forget to subscribe. So if you're queuing up, let me know what comp you're running down below, and I'll see you in the next video.